What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to your boy Nook's World, Bathroom Chronicles. All right, guys, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that sub button for me. It don't cost you a thing. It's all free. Just hit that button for me, and we'll get started. All right. All right, guys. Tonight we're gonna be talking about kind of a sensitive subject, kind of a serious subject, but a subject that needs to be talked about. It needs to be tackled, man. It needs to be looked at. If you haven't heard, we've had another mass shooting in a school, where young kids' lives have been taken. And also, we had the shooting death that was on Facebook Live or whatever, Instagram, one of them. But the lady killed her husband on live in front of her young babies. You know, what people aren't talking about in those two incidents with the school shooting and the shooting on Instagram, Facebook Live, have in common. What things do those two things have in common? Of course, people died in both of them. But guys, I'm gonna say both subjects have mental health. People's mental health is really, really an issue all over the world. You know, I mean, we talk about gun reform, we talk about guns, and we talk about taking this away and running all these checks and doing this. But that's not going to do any good until you get people's mental health in check. You know, people, people's mental health is serious, man. It's really serious. People are dealing with a lot of things in this world, and sometimes all it takes is the slightest bit of thing to make some people snap or make some people think, oh shit, I don't care about life anymore. I'm finna go out with a bang. I'm finna do whatever. And they just give up on life. They give up. And the saddest thing about it is these people have family members that'll come out later and say, oh, well, I did notice this, I noticed that, and blah, 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 and so forth. But guess what? They never stepped up to do anything. They never told anything to anybody. They never said, hold on, let's get this person some help because I can see this is going toward a direction we don't want it to go toward, you know? And that's the main problem that we're dealing with today, man. I don't care how many gun bans you put on assault rifles, assault weapons. I don't care how you try to reform this and that and take people's weapons. It's not going to matter until you get their mental right. This is it, man. Mental health. People really need to get their mental health right, and that's the big crisis with the government. That's what needs to be done. Instead of talking about this gun reform and stuff, because people can buy these guns legal, and then their mental ain't right, and look and see what happened. You just see what happened in so many situations, man. So many situations. You know. So what should we do? What should we do as a nation, man? How can we get to a point where we can't be scared to send our kids out to school to learn? You gotta understand, guys, babies are getting shot down at a place where they're supposed to be most safe. You know, when you send your child to school, you're basically putting their life in these other people's hands, saying, here you go, my precious pride and joy, the best thing that ever happened to my life right here is all yours, this wonderful package of joy. And to have them shot down, and it's unthinkable, man. It's unthinkable to get that type of call, and it just makes you wonder, like, what can the school system do? What type of precautions can they take, as far as more officers? somebody at the front doors of these schools, so 24 hours, whatever, while school session is in, there should be a guarded officer at the front door, of these schools, or at each entrance where people come in at. One officer on a post, or one officer watching the cameras. It can see when something is going down immediately and react before anybody can get in any classrooms, or put locks on these classroom doors where the teacher has to buzz you in. The person just can't come in and open the door or whatever. But something has to be done, to protect our babies more. There has to be more of an effort, man. Something has to be done because, with all the things in this world and all the billions and millions of dollars that, all these millionaires have over here in the United States, you mean to tell me we can't protect our kids as they go to school? We can't do that. We can't do that. But we got all these billions of dollars and billionaires running around over here that want to be big Willie, They want to run so much stuff and own everything in the world, but they can't protect their own kids. I mean, make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense to me, Or is this something that they want to happen so they can, do what they want with these gun reforms and gun things? I'm just saying, I know it's a crazy thought, but some people will take tragic situations and try to turn them into something to their advantage and work it to their advantage. And we all know that that is what some of these people do. That's all I'm going to say. Some of these people do. They take situations and flip it to their advantage where they can work it how they want to work it, And that's very sad, very manipulative, and very undermining and low down and sneaky and dirty. Just conniving, man. Makes no sense. But like I was saying, mental health has to be on, right here neck and neck, along with the opioid drug crisis. Those two things we have to get tackled in the United States and around the world, because if not, it's destroying the world slowly right now. It's destroying it slowly. And that has to be, on top of the priorities list of whoever going to be running these countries or whatever they call for, whoever, whether they go to a one world government or this and that, somebody's going to have to be in charge and speak up, But I want to know what you guys think about this situation. Do y'all think it's just mental health? Do y'all think, people's mental health really, really, really need to be checked out a lot more? Or do y'all think gun reform will do something? Gun reform is snatching people's guns away from them or take care of the situation. Everything will go away. All you gotta do is run more checks, ban assault rifles, and do that, and everything will be hunky-dory then, right? Wrong. But like I said, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about this situation, man. Also, guys, say a prayer for those people who lost their loved ones, kids, and say a prayer for those kids who lost their father in that shooting. I don't know who you pray to. Just pray to the Most High, whatever you believe in. Noobs World, I'm out.